Hello and welcome back to Badwater Lakes. Yes, we are continuing our build of our massive Waterwheel power station apparatus, whatever you want to call it, and it's got a bit of work to do. So now, what we're going to do to start off here is just note we are on cycle 66, day 4. Things are great though. We are doing well. Plenty of water, logs. They're holding their own. Plenty of food, nothing to worry about. We are going to have to work on some foods, and we might do that today. But our resources are fine. We're in a good position. But what is, I won't say not a bad position, not neither a good position, is just the amount of build these beavers need to do. And that's going to be a little time-consuming thing. So I think what we're going to do is just notice the fact that we're going to do a bit of a time jump to allow all these bots to do all this building, because yeah, that's going to take a bit. So let me get this basically all, well, at least most of it done. We might pop back to show a few things that we might do here, but you know what, this is kind of like watching a little bit of paint dry. So tell you what, why don't we just jump ahead with the paint all dry. As you can tell, we're not done this yet, but I wanted to jump in and show you a few things that are going on here, and a couple things that I've changed, at least to help build. So first thing is, let's come over here. You notice we do drop down, and I think basically what we're going to do is we're going to keep this at the same level, drop down 1, and then, you know, keep this at the same level, drop down 1, same thing. We might have to, don't look at that yet, and we might narrow this down just so I can get this back around one more time. When I mean narrow, I mean in terms of water wheels, instead of having double wide, we will go just a single wide at some point. But that we'll leave for the end. So as you can see, whoa. Some pretty darn good progress though from the beavers. I have built this entire ladder system. Oh, I love this mod. Please put this part of the base game. And yeah, these, once again, I'd pay real science for you to fill up before you go out on this long unemployed journey. And by the way, big biofuel tank I put right there so that the haulers could haul to this, and then they could haul in theory to there, and then elsewhere. But yeah, these guys can come up, come down, fill up the dirt pile as well, and a lot to go on here. But what I should show you might caught is I did put in 2 dirt excavators just to keep the dirt pumping much faster than the haulers could haul it from the 3. Well, this is still the Three Falls district, technically, but instead of having it haul all the way where, all the way from over here, which we have plenty of dirt, but it's got to come all the way here, fill these up. So yeah, as you can see, we do not lack for dirt at this point, so that is not the limiting factor, which is a good thing. So things can go pretty darn quickly. So as I mentioned, there's a few things that we're going to clean up, and that includes here. I had, I guess last time, decided not to come all the way down, just to make things a little easier. But here, no, this is going to be all the way up here. We're going to allow this to have a consistent height at this point. And then you come all the way around and connect to the other part of the loop. So same thing, we're going to come here. And yeah, these beavers are going to have to, get themselves down. But perhaps what I should do, why don't we make this kind of a bit of a priority so these guys can get this going, get this part done, so then I can build up more, including there. And then yeah, so as mentioned, this is going to be 1 height higher, so they can come all the way around, which means then this actually has to come up 1. And it also means this is got to not only come up 1, it's this part's actually got to come up 2. But we might as well get you started, and I guess I can do you as well, Because once again, this is coming up one higher. So that's going to get higher. And then we're going to come down here. Now, once again, this is going to come up. And I think we're going to leave it that separation, which is going to be fine. And then maybe I go boop, boop. But yeah, once again, this has got to come up. Now, I could remove this stack, but no, we're not going to. I'll remove, stack of ladders. I will do that afterwards, but for now, what we are going to do is temporarily, I guess, remove access. Ooh, should I leave it or should it stay? You know what? We will keep that temporary access. But we have a little more math to do because this is a little off, as you can see. Got a little ledge here. So that's going to come up. Let's just make sure we do this right. So this has got to come up one. This means this has to come up one. And this has got to be through 3, 4 wide, and then another wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that means this wall can be here. But at the same time, that can just go up one height. And there we go. Yeah, because this is going to go up. No, don't worry. There is a plan that is subject to change. We are doing agile beaver building here, folks. Agile. Yes, that is the fun thing that goes on these days. And, ooh, you know what? Is that right? Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, I'm very visual. So this comes up. Let's put a marker. That comes up 1. And then it drops. So you know what? I've got this a tad too high. So let's do a quick mulligan before they get too far along that build. Right? Yeah. So that comes up. Once again, this is going to come up one high. Good thing we haven't started building anything of note, but here we go. So that comes up to this height here, and that's got to come up a little higher. In fact, we can come up a little more because I think we'll do 4 wide. It drops, and that's a wall. So this is this height here, right? Which means I probably don't need to do that dynamite right there. Gonna have to, I think, unring that bell because here, you can just do it this way. Boom. So it's got to come up a height, right? So that means this. Hang on. Don't look at this. Look at this. So that now is, funny enough, at the correct height. It's going to come down here. We're going to come all the way here. You can see I got one set of explosives, which I don't think I need, right? Because that is now at the correct height. That is the correct height. It's got to drop. And it's got to drop down 1. Which means this has got to go up 1 height. Didn't I connect you again? Okay. All right. Let's do you. All right. And then this has to come up 1. So we can do this. I'm going to leave a little path because I'm going to have to, I think, do some dynamite. So that's 1, 2, 3. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the height. So that's going to come here. Yeah. It's going to be fine, folks. So as you can see, got to come all the way up. It's going to come up 1. Got to get all that built. Got to fill all that in. Now I am going to try to expedite the back build here, because this is what we need done. And then, woo-wee, yeah. So this is why we're changing how things are dropping, because drop. We just dropped too far doing an extra drop every layer. So yeah, this is going to be a bit longer run than I would like, but I think given the space that I currently have, this is going to be the right call. Oh, and what you do notice is, let's unring you for a second. I said unring you. I do have this filled in. So, okay. So then I think what I want to do here then is, okay, yeah, we're going to turn it around this way. We're going to allow all of this to occur, all this to fill in, and that's got to get up to this height. But as I think you'll notice, we're just going to extend this path, allow the beavers come do their thing. And that means this is actually going to be the correct height. So we go boom, 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 boom. Slow that down. And then this here, we can do the same thing and just fill that in. There you go. There you go. And once again, there you go. So that's, going to take a bit, but as you can see, it's going to come, do its thing, come back around. We might be lucky enough not to have to go single file. Or we do a triple. We'll see what happens when we get... Oh, no, hang on. We got to come around, come back around, and back around. Yeah, there's going to be some explosives going on here. Which, speaking of explosives, I have been working my way down here. So what I'm going to do, to make sure we get this part done, and this is why I'm going to do a lot of this off screen, because it is just a lot of tedious work. So this has got to go down 2 more until we hit rock bottom, and then I need to come over here, do that thing. But excuse me, I need to come in here and also get this down, which caramba, that is going to be a bit of a pain in the you-know-what. So, and then I'm going to have to build some more of these to, go down another layer or so. I think I got to backfill this a little bit, but, it's fine. So I think as part of it's fine, why don't we just come in and set some explosives so I can also drill this down, and we can get that going a little further. And yeah, this might be a little respite area because I don't feel like going all the way back, because I could bring this back further and so it fills up, which, we'll see what I feel like doing. But, this is a big enough deal to begin with, so do not want to get any more work than need be. So, speaking of work, we're going to work a little faster. We are 1 full cycle after we started, and I didn't notice this. Order 66. I mean, cycle 66 is where we started today. We are in cycle 67. It looks like a long one, but we're doing good, except, our tree count is dropping pretty fast, but plenty of water, plenty of food, and plenty of work for these guys to do. So we're just going to let these guys continue. You might notice a few things look a tad different. Not done, but different. The dirt excavators have stopped pumping. No, okay, yeah. They have, because we actually probably don't need these anymore over here. They've served their immediate purpose. So while we're talking about them, we'll go goodbye and goodbye. And hopefully nobody fell into that deep hole. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was pretty deep. Now, pick up the garbage. That would be good. What else is going on here? Well, you can tell we have a bunch of water wheels and a bunch of power things set up here. Otherwise known as, power shafts, and what else? High power shafts and universal power shafts, and, some of the water wheels. Now, I've also had to do a bit of a mulligan. You may or may not notice, but at one point, these were 4 wide from this wall. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with the wall here. But the problem was I couldn't actually step the power down. So I had to go back and make sure we had basically this. We have you know, the just universal power shaft, it's probably overkill, but you never know what I may or may not want to do in the future. And then a high power shaft running behind it. So what that's going to allow, and this is a great example, we can come in here and we can just remove the path. We're going to have to extend it regardless, because there's a lot of things that can and cannot be reached at the moment. So, but let's, we'll come this far. Let's go that far. And we'll zoom back down here and just simply start plucking down, or plopping down, I should say, water wheels. You can say boom, boom, boom. Now, this is going to get a tad interesting, although I think I might be able to come up with a plan for basically getting all these placed down and not getting a single beaver stranded. Like, no, you can ignore that stranded beaver. He's on timeout. Yeah, timeout. So as you can see here, from up top, I can actually come. Actually, this would be a great way to do it. Is remove all this, and I can go boom, boom. So they can come up top, but I can also come here and put in a platform. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. So that is a way they can also come in from the middle and build these guys. And I can just replicate that on the bottom. So if we come here, you know what? It might help if I connect here so they come from this side. So that is good. Ooh, and speaking of zigzags, well, I wasn't speaking of zigzags, but seeing the zigzag, why don't we get rid of that? We can get rid of that. And that is going to help immensely, because now I can come in and do boo. There you go. Now on this side, I can just come down, do the exact same thing. And yeah, they're, in theory, they could get trapped, but worst case, the beavers will pop out at the end, which there will be space. But yeah, lot of building to go on here. So we have that. Now, great example. They can now come down here. I'm gonna have to fix this up. This is a little bit of a wonk that's going on, but we can fix that. But for now, I can come here, and these universal power shafts allow me to go right over it. So, as you can see, oops, we lost where we were. There we go. So they'll be able to come down this way, no problem at all. Except now they can't get where they need to go. So you know what? I think it's time. You know what? It is time to get rid of these stairs. And that poor beaver is like, oh man, I have so far to walk now. Yeah, don't worry, they're not trapped. They can come up here and around. And what we're going to do, because I do need to seal this off, we're going to, you know, just do what I say, is seal this off. There we go. And probably should have done the same here. You know, funny. Well, it's not ha-ha funny. But, oh, that actually does mirror up on the other side. Or it might be one high. It is one higher, which, we'll see which one rules the day. I should say rules the day. Oop, don't demolish. But we'll do this, and then we'll just come in and connect the dots. Well, connect here. There we go. So they can come, do their thing. And, oh yeah, we've got a lot of boom booms to do here. Yeah. Okay, let's come back to that. So, this comes down here. In fact, what I can do, too, although they're using that as a bit of a highway at this point, so maybe we will leave you. But on... Ooh, how can I make sure they get easy access? Yeah, I think I'm going to come in and do this one off screen, because I got to come, you know, maybe I start building this wall up here to get this, and then I can go boom, You can see I've already got these platforms laid out. But yeah, they need to get here. You know what? Here. Why don't I do this? We're going to do 2 high platform and then a lovely little staircase. And now I can just run a path. And now these guys can come right across, do their thing, and then I can finish the rest off there. So once again, right, left, down. They come right down. And yeah, you can see we've got the path here. But what I should do to make this easier is I can come put that here. And connect here, connect here. There we go. Okay, that is fine. They'll be able to come around and do their thing. So while we're here, so I can show you a brand new row pretty much. And hopefully the caffeine I currently have is enough. Because this, you know, we started at cycle 66 very early on, and we're almost at 69 gigaby. So yeah, this is a very, very time-consuming project. So we come here, and of course there's the one, yeah, that's got to go. That has got to go. But it comes down, you know, we should double check the height. Yeah, that's 1 high, comes down all the way down here. This needs to go, so we'll get rid of you. Boom. Then that comes down to, drops down to here. Oh, and that probably should have been too high. I mean, too... Yeah, wow. And also, look, that is the bottom of the map, folks. That is good news. Okay, I think, though... Okay, we talked about this earlier. We are probably at the point where I do need to go single file, or at least one of these single file. And you know what? It might as well be this one, because it's already kind of set up to be a single file. Now that needs to be filled in, because down, 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 and it's going to come around here. And, ooh, hang on. Oh, yeah. We should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, it's going to come around. And yeah, so now I can show you the rest of what I've been up to. That does block off. So I do come in and put these universal shafts, which I can do all the way down. And then here, I have been filling in these. So in between, I just go boom, boom. And then here, I can come in, put these in, boom, boom. Why do I feel like I'm still 1 high? Oh, because I am. So this, as you can see, is already set to go off down 1. So if I go boom, boom, boom. So that is going to have to come down. And you can see it's getting a little dark because it is nighttime, but the bots are on call. They will do their thing. So this is oh, you know what I should do? Hang on. So we're going to come in and lay down the boom booms. There we go. You can see them coming, doing this. But you know what? I probably shouldn't put the boom booms here. And at least in this row. And I'll explain why. And I think I set some off by mistake. So what we're going to do is remove this row. And why removing this row? Well, if you follow the simple logic, this is going to go here. In fact, these boom booms should not be here as well. So let's get rid of you, at least to there. And we're going to have things nice and tight. So then come in right along here. There we go. and then a 2 high. There we go. And then, of course, our universal platform. So that's going to be a bit of work. And I'm going to figure out whether... Well, why don't we do this live? Okay, I've not figured this out. We're going to do this. Oops. We're going to do this together and see what we come up with while I delete that. I'm going to prioritize you to get you done there. Slow things down. Keep the frame rate. So, comes down, around, down, comes down. So I need... So this has to come, it comes down this way. It is going to do a turn. And I need it to come back down this way. Oh, I might have a bunch of just regular rows. Oh, but I can go, oh, look at all this space. Look at all this space. I got all this space up here. I was thinking I was tight against here. Okay, so you know what? We're going to take a bit of time. I'm going to get myself up here, but, you know, hang on. I'm not going to be chintzy and do all this off screen. I'm going to do my best, even though the Pit of Doom here is throwing me off. Okay. So I think the best spot for me is to come down here. You can see these guys hard at work. And if I was putting a water wheel, go here. So it's got to come here, which means the wall is here, which means this has to come down a lot. So we're going to do this in steps. So I'm going to get this down. I think it's 5. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to come in. We're going to do this. We're going to get rid of that. We are going to have to come in and get rid of you. That is correct. That is a 2-er, which means this should be a 3-er. This should be a 4-er, but I don't have a 4. So we're going to just go 3 all the way down. Okay. So, tell you what. Let me get this. I'm not going to calculate anything. I'm just going to get this such that this is now the wall. Well, a small mistake, but I'm gonna live with it for the moment. But first off, daybreak, boom booms, boom 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 boom. Yeah, this boom boom boom. Make things go a little faster with the detonations. Boom 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 boom. Yeah, that actually needs to be 1 lower. Yeah. Told you I wasn't really going to plan things off in offline, but which I didn't. I just noticed just staring at it at some point. So that's got to come down 3. We will get rid of you since you're not set yet, and we'll put you as 2. These guys are set, so I'm going to set you off. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there we go. So that's got to go down another 1. There we go. Get you set. Yeah. And that's because Captain Obvious here, I'm sure you might have noticed it, I need to fit you. And that needs to go in there. So, like, if I now come in and go boom, boom, boom. There you go. Set. Now, of course, Captain Obvious, that is not the right height to do some other things, like mainly, more power connections. So if we were to look, we need to get down to this level, which I believe is 3. 1, 2, 3. So that works out quite well. But what we're going to do in this case, and this I will do off screen. We're going to go 3, 2, and that's because I am going to leave that built up similar to this around it. So that's going to take some time. We can set some more boom booms as we go. But yeah, I'm going to go, well, let's make sure we got it. That's not 3. So 3, 2, 3. So then you can see, just leave a couple spaces. And there we go, coming all the way down. That is going to take a bit of time. So let me quickly get all those boom booms set up. While all those boom booms are getting set up, I had started filling in the pit of doom, and I'm going to have to just readjust how I set that up. Because, yeah, that is not going to fill in at all. Well, it could, and I'm still might needing to put some ladders or staircases in. But I think now that I have this here, and we know what we're doing here, this, and in fact, I need a third row right there. So I can just come in, fill this in, so it can get to the proper height, which is this height right here. And that needs to be at least one higher. So we'll just come in and go zoop. Nice. Wow. That is off. And that's still off. There we go. Okay. I guess nice enough. Ooh, we know what I could do. Haha. And then what we're going to do, before we fill in the wall, why don't we just do this? Nice and easy. And we want that 2 lower. Actually, just 1 lower than this. There we go. It'd be even better if I didn't miss any spots. Oh, and then this guy can go from this side. There we go. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Nice. Okay. So as you can see, I got a bunch of explosives set up over here. Not enough. And I do need to get down here, and I need a log. Come on, guys. We got logs. Got plenty of logs. Which, you know what I should do? And I should have done this a while ago. Why don't we at least put a log storage right here? We can do that. Get that built. In fact, I could probably, and probably should, even though I'm going to set off a lot of explosives up here, why don't I also put a log storage up here? That would be a good idea. And on you go. Okay. Now, if I did set this up right, which I'm not claiming I did, we can set off all of these explosives. And we should have a good sense of things. Now, I'm going to have to... Actually, notice here. Staircase, ladders. Yeah, there's a big little mound. Big little mound. Yes, those are words. But our checkerboard pattern should work quite well. Because if I did things right, once again, not claiming I did, if we come in and set that up here, yep, you can see lining up. It's like I occasionally can math, so that's going to take a little bit. This is going to have to get blown up, and these guys are going to need to be filled in here. Oop, not there. And away we go. All right, so once again, this is going to take a bit. Got a lot of boom booms to go, including that one. And a lot of boom booms here and a lot of boom boom there. So which tells me maybe I should also bring up, before we disappear for a little bit, why don't I set up a nice little explosives? There we go. So that, and I think I do have some extract. I have it here. That is fine. That's probably good enough. Oh, I do have some explosives here, but you know what? Let's go big. Okay. So speaking of big, this is looking beautiful. All right. So I'm gonna let this, get all these explosives set, and at the same time, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna get all these water wheels laid, make sure they can access it, and then we'll come back and we'll finish this off. progress is being made in setting the explosives up. So, boom, 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 boom. We're going to have a little fun. Boom. All right. So, got this little bit to remove as well. But in the meantime, we can get rid of these ladders because they're not needed. And boom. Just missed blowing up a bot, which I may or may not have done earlier today off camera. The guy that was on vacay did not want to come back. I mean, oh, I don't know what happened to him. Okay, now, this should be in a good spot. Yes, did that one right. Did all of that right. Look at that. Nice. Ooh, we're going to have to be careful. A lot of bots on the move up here. Ooh, living dangerously. Living dangerously. Okay, now, what I am going to do before we jump away for a second and go elsewhere on the map, yeah, we're getting pretty close to having things set up the way they need to be, but I've noticed Mr. needs to go away here, but here, they can come in and we can set this area up. Now, what was it? Boom, boom. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I need to come up that high. There we go. And, oop, nope, that's not it. No, that is it. That is it. That is it. There we go. There we go. It's like I almost know what I'm doing. But we can get those set up there. They can fill all of this in. Take a bit to come down here. I did get rid of this because I stopped and trying to get dirt up here, and I'm trying to get logs. Logs. Because, yeah, we need the logs. Oh, do we live dangerously here? Oh, this is so dangerous. So, look at all the... Okay, you know what? Let's try to save some bots from dying. Somehow I managed that. There we go. Nice. Do the same thing here. Now, I have not done any planning. I just know I need to set off explosives. And I felt like it. So, you know what? Why don't we set these off? Boom. Nice. Ew. Something went wrong there. But it's fine. It is fine. So that's all got to go to. Oh, got lucky. I'm living dangerously today. Oh. No, he's just out of juice. Okay. Now, I will point out, one of the things I am up to, I should get down to, is I am trying to drill myself down all the way here, down in the bottom. Okay. So, you can go a little faster. This is going to take a bit, so we're going to step away. Ooh, why don't we just hang on. Set those off. Nice. Yeah, what we're going to do... Yeah, we can come back. Like, we have... Ooh, actually, they're making some pretty good-ish dents. And that's going to take a bit. Can they access these? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Okay, that's going to take a little bit. This is almost done here. We can go set those off. And, oh, and we've hit rock bottom. Rock bottom. So, one of the things I'm going to do on this side is I am just going to replicate this ladder system. Oop. 1 too high. That's fine, because we need to get this blown up and down so that as this comes through here, it is all good. That, though, what am I up to here? You know what? No matter what, these aren't going away. Those, no. Might go down one to level it out, but to see who wins at the height level, but no. Or is it? No. Yeah, that is fine. We're good. Okay, what I want to do is actually, I'm going to zoop here. Then that is finally done. One of the things I want to do, and I talked about this. I had a plan. I had a plan, and we're not going to see it fully in fruition, but I'm going to give a bit of it away. And part of that is we're going to come in here and put a few explosives because we can. We're going to do that. And where do I want those? I think that's going to be good. And you know what? That is going to be fine. We're going to come in here and go 1, 2, and that's going to go down 3. So that's going to be the same thing I want to do here. I'm going to come in here, which means I can get rid of you. And we can do this. Should be able to reach all that. Yeah. That's going to be fine. I'm going to fill you in because why not? And then here, what we're going to do, we're going to let that happen. Not quite. Small change of plans. Okay, part of that change of plans, well, you know, it's actually going to require a lot of explosives. So, which is going to be, yeehaw, it's going to be fun. But sadly, also time consuming because I can't reach all of the area. So what height are we? We're going to try to be smart. That it looks to be 3 high, right? So if I come in here, boom, yeah, 3 high. And why are we doing that? Well, it's simple. We're going to come in and try to be a little bit smart about this. And we're going to come in and we're going to have to take our time. So while all that fun is going on over there, we're going to have to come here. And why don't we just get rid of the path? Get rid of the path. That is good and easy. So if we come along here, we want that at least, yeah, let's go at least a 4. Yeah, 4. So that is something that might meander. And we can meander there. Oh, I think I've learned when I do go one more in terms of, yeah, that's got to, I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying words, but not all the words. Is so that when it meanders, it looks good. So that's at 1 level. And now, unfortunately, we're currently not up at that height. But why don't we, at the same time, plan a few things? And, ooh, this is going to be a tad more challenging. But it's fine. Okay, so that's 3 high. This is going to be, well, it's got to come down 2 high. All the way to here. That is 4 wide. And there we go. That should work. Yeah. It's going to be fine. Now, unfortunately, this is all in the way, but it's kind of being used at the moment. So we're kind of gonna ignore that. Kind of really. But at the same time, I need to make sure I can get up there. So the easy peasy way is a set of staircases. As in, I think 2 staircases. Come on, staircases. Oh, 3. I lied. Oh, you know what, though? You know what? We might do a ladder. And that's because I need to get up here. Yeah, you know what? Hang on. We're just going to put an extra staircase. This is like a staircase showdown. There we go. So that's going to come around here. So that brings us down to this height. That is fine. Except here, I wonder what happens here. Oh, I think you know. But we are going to have to bring this down as well. And I think, so that is, I said this height. I want to bring that down 3 here, 2 here, 1 here. And then, you know what that's going to be? That's going to still be a lot of boom booms. Because what might be happening is something that's going to trench its way in front of this big, big wall. Okay. But we have this coming in here, this down here. You know what? How do I really want this to go? I guess, you know what? This is a good boundary. So if this is, I believe that is 3 high, right? Right? Yeah, so that's going to take a little extra. And by extra, I mean it's going to have to come down here. And that's 2. That is 3. That is 3. This is 1. And yeah, this is going to take a bit of effort. Ooh, what's the best way? What is the best way? Yeah, I think I'll bring him down. And yeah, this is going to take a bit. Yeah, it's going to come along. Oh yeah, it's oh lordy, this is gonna take a bit. So why don't I just continue to mark this out? So, and that's because we got a lot of things at different heights. Which, why don't I just focus on getting things down to 1 height, and then I can completely lower it. So for that, as you can see, okay, we're going to undo part of this. So that is 1 height. I'm going to come back here and remove you. Yep. And then I'm going to come here and go like this. And we're going to give you a high priority. We're going to give you a 2 high priority. Same thing. And now here, that gets us down to this height. So, I'm going to remove this, even though, because this is 3 high, and I want to get down 1 more anyways. Did I do? Yeah, that's a depth of 3. So we can do depth of 3. So all this can be a depth of 3. That's going to get us down. And we are going to go with notionally 4 wide. Bring you down. And yeah, so notice, got some boom booms running here. Now, this is going to take a bit to get rid of. I'll do that off screen. Come down here. Got some wayward blocks. And yeah, what do you know? Right to the edge. Weird. Wonder what's going on there. So yeah, we've got a bit of work to do. So I'm going to let the bots do their thing and slowly do things as the rest of this just gets built out. Many moons have passed here, and yeah, we're up in cycle 71 right now. But let me show you what we got going on here. First off, let's come here. I have started digging out and reframing this area, which that is a treat to do. So now I guess because I had this, if you recall. This came down here, had this connecting to down to here, and well, I've got another chamber here, so that's a bit of a pain. Tempting to remove, but I think I'll leave that. Like I've left the others and might one day actually dig back out, but for now, I think I'll leave it. We are working on getting that high power shaft. Should just take a moment. The bots are coming over, filling in from this side here. But you can see how much deeper this actually goes. This is very much like the pit of doom. And it's making me wonder, really, how far should I really go? And the reason why I say that is this is really just to hold extra bad water. So I don't think I need to go too deep. I will take this one down to the bottom. This one we have partially removed. In fact, wow, it is actually something I could close off now. So why don't we look at doing that at the same time? We can come in here and do some of this. Make sure we can reach it all. And we'll go down 3 deep. There we go. Now, well, over here, why don't we go boom, boom. Now that's to the bottom. Nice. So can't get any deeper than that. That is rock bottom. So which means we're gonna have to continue rock bottom. Now I have this down here. It is at rock bottom as well. So boom, 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 boom. And as you can see, we are working our way down. And yeah, we might as well. Yeah, might as well bring that down further. Down, down, down. There we go. Now here, we're going to have to connect again. So why don't we, before we completely forget, and foobar ourselves. Ooh. Are we one lower than we are supposed to be? Huh. Something is off. That... Hang on. Oh, this should be one higher yet. That's... No, that's not the problem. Hang on. So if I put you in here, that should be able to get a 3 high platform just sitting under, like here and here. Okay. I can see the problem. That should be a tad higher. So please don't build that yet. We need access. Right, so if we do this, we do this here, there we go. And now, if I build you across, there we go. That is much, much better. So I can do this. And here I can put just a regular shaft. Perfect. Okay, and I just need to get this this going. So why don't we prioritize you guys so we can start. Oh, we have a 28-day drought. Okay, it's going to be a bit before we actually get this thing fully primed, but that is fine. That is fine. So that's taking a bit. That is taking a bit. Now here, I haven't done any planning except nudging my way through and trying to get full access all the way around. So that's what we're doing here. In fact, that tells me as well I should have some boom booms there. There we go. Once these are laid, we're going to have to start making some more openings. But we can come down here and set you guys off. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Oh no, that is fine. That is fine, because we have a lot more explosives to do. In fact, we need to get ourselves down here. So as an example, what we can do, do not do, well, wouldn't be the end of the world, but here we need to set our explosives. That can be reached at this moment in time. So that's 1 deep. This here is going to be 2. And I guess we might as well let these guys from on high drop things. And you can see where we've got a little rework to do here when we set off some wrong explosives. Is that 2 deep? What should that be? Yeah. Okay, so I need to fill you back in. we will fill you in, fill you in. And now I can come in and do these guys. Perfecto. So that goes down 2. And you can see here, we've got a ways to go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I should have done a lot more. So now, if we look here, and we'll do a lot more of this off screen, because it is taking a moment to get built. Ooh, speaking of built, I guess I could place you guys here and here, along with you and you. And then come and let's make sure we've got everything that we need. Oop, that is not what we need. But we can fill you in, fill you in. Now that's already down 1, so this has got to go down 1 itself. Same thing here. It's going to come down. Let's do this. Okay, that's fine. So that, okay, we haven't fully planned this out. Remember, what we have here, and I'm hoping this works. I have to get this over here, right? So I might not be able to get another 2 wide going, because here that is 1. Although the amount of explosives I have to do, although I've already started. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just do it. I'm gonna have to come along here too. Wow. Yeah, I'm hoping this... Okay, we got ourselves distracted, which is easy. It's like beaver. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So if I look here, I have from this, this is 2 wide, 3, 4 wall, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where the wall's going to be. And then I've got 1, 2. Okay, so we are not going to get another 2 wide system in here, which is fine, right? It's fine. In fact, it might be fine because I'm going to have to somehow connect the main system here as well. So, okay, we have a lot of this set. It's going to have to go. It's going to have to blow. So why don't I just continue to work getting all these explosives. I'm going to continue working on getting another chamber set, maybe 1 more, and then we'll be back, hopefully, after this drought is over. Well. I should say waterfall. Yeah, that's all I got. So we are at the, obviously, a wet season, and, well, dusk is upon us, but things are also going pretty darn swimmingly. You might notice we got a nice little rearrangement here with some floodgates, and yeah, that might be a moat. It's hard to tell because it's not in the bad season yet, or bad water tide. So, but we do have this guy pumping up here and coming around, and well, actually, one of the things we do need to do is going to come over here, and we're going to go boom shakalaka, so that this bad water can come up through here and get these guys spinning. Because if you recall, we had some issues, but I think this could be the one. This could be the plan. Well, at least most of the plan, not all the plan. There's more of the plan to happen, but for now, I think we're doing pretty good here. So if you recall, we had this guy, and well, yeah, that's not spinning. Woo. I don't even think you could call that spinning. Ooh, 20 horsepower. But if you do look, we're at 29,000 and climbing in terms of horsepower, or beaver power, as she goes. And she's got a ways to go. If you notice, man, oh man, look at this. Okay, she's starting to spin. Well, not very fast. The system is going to take a little bit to prime. And since this is the wet season, it could take a little longer. But you can see things are starting to go. Now, I will say I've had to do a few mulligans or audibles or be agile, whichever hokey term you want to use. But come along here. So this is going to go right, come back down. Now, you might have noticed when I was building this was not secured off. I have done that since. So it comes around, 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 and around. And then it comes down here. I could only fit one row of water wheels. I was so close. Now I could move everything around. No, we're not. But no, we're not doing that. But that's going to come around here and zoop all the way down. Now this is where I've probably made my biggest mulligan or redo. Yeah. So we've got these guys, all these mechanical water pumps coming up through here, down here. And I had put this big reservoir area here. And I could actually set more off. But I don't think it's worth it at this point. If you notice, we're not even down all the way. I may or may not come in and put a few more rows of these mechanical pumps to pump it out. But you know what? We're probably going to be fine in the sense that, you know, if it does get up to here, well, we're still well below where we have to worry about things overflowing. So I think what we got to do is, yeah, this is the other reason why I was kind of holding things off. We started at cycle 66 and like, okay, I missed one bad tide. That would have been nice. We were futzing around trying to get this blown up. But as you can see, we got another drought coming in. I've had a lot of droughts. And that's just a tad bit frustrating. But the good news is, though, this is churning. We're making some decent power. Okay. You can tell. Well, I was about to say the top ones are better than the lower ones, but not quite. Oh, and I was just made a liar out of things, so that is not nice. But it is taking a bit to prime. So tell you what, let's see where we are just before the drought hits. Well, as the water wheels turned, well, let's speed things up to get a better part of daytime. We are doing quite well, and in fact, nearly 60,000, and we're not fully primed. Yeah, we're not Optimus primed yet. Well, we're starting to fill in over here, so we might have to come in and do a little work here next time. But the good news is we're pumping all the way around, and there she goes. We're even getting a little, 68,000. Come on. Do I hear 70? Come on, 70,000. And actually, I know a chintzy way of doing it. I could pump some water through there, but I want to see how this does just with the bad tide. And as you can see, over 70,000 and climbing. That is amazing. Now, we don't need the power. We have 27,000 that is being demanded here at the moment. But you know what? This is a mega project, and I am loving it. So, hope you guys loved it. And, well, I'd love if you guys come back next time. So, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.